You know, when we think of the Atlantic, we usually picture this huge, kind of flat expanse of water, right? But what if I told you that hidden right under those waves is the longest mountain range on Earth, and that there are entire ecosystems that thrive in total darkness, powered not by the sun, but by the heat coming from our planet's very core? Well, today, that's where we're going. We're diving into the Atlantic's hidden deep.
Yeah, this quote it nails it. It really captures what we're talking about today. The Atlantic that we see, the waves, the ships, the coastlines, that's just the cover of the book. The real story, the one that's filled with these massive volcanic mountain ranges and creatures that look like they're from another planet, that's all happening thousands of meters below the surface.
For centuries, this was pretty much our entire understanding of the Atlantic. It was a massive highway, a bridge for trade, for exploration, for conflict. But thinking of it that way, well, it's like judging a skyscraper by only looking at its rooftop antenna. The real structure, the important stuff, is completely hidden from view.
So, that's the big question, isn't it? What happens when we leave that sunlit surface behind and actually journey down into the true dark heart of the Atlantic?
We're about to enter a world of absolute extremes. We're talking about unimaginable pressure, total crushing darkness, and geological forces that are literally reshaping our planet as we speak. This is where we're headed.
Okay, so our descent begins right now. We're leaving the familiar world behind and entering a realm that, well, it operates by a completely different set of rules. So look at this. On the left, you've got the Atlantic from our maps, a flat blue surface defined by coastlines and shipping lanes. But then you look at the image on the right and you see the true geography, a hidden world of unseen mountain ranges, some taller than the Alps, and trenches so deep they could swallow entire cities.
So our first major landmark isn't on any continent. Nope, it's a colossal mountain range at the bottom of the ocean, the Mid-Atlantic Ridge.
16,000 kilometers. Just let that sink in for a second. To put that into perspective, that is nearly 4 times the entire width of the United States. It's this enormous scar running down the spine of the ocean, making it the single longest mountain chain on our planet. And it's all completely hidden from view.
So how does this even work? Well, you've got two tectonic plates that are constantly pulling apart from each other. As they separate, molten rock from the Earth's mantle surges up to fill the gap. It then cools down and solidifies, forming brand new ocean floor. This process is literally making the Atlantic Ocean wider by about 2.5 centimeters every single year.
Okay, so all along this ridge, there are these things called hydrothermal vents. They're basically spewing superheated, mineral-rich water from deep inside the Earth. But with zero sunlight for photosynthesis, you have to ask, how can anything possibly live here? The answer is this amazing process called chemosynthesis. Life down here doesn't eat sunlight, it eats chemicals, like sulfur. And this is so fundamental that some scientists think it might be how all life on Earth first got started.
And this totally unique energy source supports some of the most bizarre and beautiful ecosystems on the entire planet, all of them thriving in eternal, absolute darkness.
I mean, this is an ecosystem that feels truly alien. You have giant tube worms with no mouth or stomach clustering around the vents, just surviving on bacteria. You have eyeless shrimp that navigate by sensing chemicals in the water. Ghostly snailfish drift through the abyss, their bodies almost translucent because of the immense pressure. Life doesn't just survive here, it is adapted in the most incredible ways.
And in this total, crushing blackness, there is light. But it's not coming from the sun, oh no, it's coming from the creatures themselves. Bioluminescent organisms are creating their own light, flashing and glowing, like a whole galaxy of stars scattered across the deep ocean floor.
So, from the volcanic mountains and the abyssal plains, we're now going to descend even further into the deepest, most crushing parts of the Atlantic. They call it the Hadal Zone, and yeah, it's named after Hades, the underworld.
Negative 8,400 meters. That is the depth of the Puerto Rico Trench. It is the deepest point in the entire Atlantic Ocean. To give you an idea, that's almost as deep as Mount Everest is tall. It is a place of unbelievable tectonic pressure, where one massive oceanic plate is being forced down underneath another one.
To survive down here, you have to be able to withstand the pressure. And at these depths, it is, well, it's immense. It's over 1,000 times greater than what we feel at the surface. Try to imagine the weight of 50 jumbo jets stacked right on top of you. It's enough to crush most submarines instantly.
And yet, somehow, life still endures.
But you know, the seabed isn't just a record of geology and biology. It's also this silent museum of our own history. Scattered across the ocean floor are the remnants of our past. From ancient trading vessels to entire fleets lost in war, all of it perfectly preserved for centuries in that cold, dark, oxygen-poor water.
And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important part of this story. The Atlantic has always been a place of natural wonder and danger, but now it's facing a new kind of threat.
See, the Atlantic has always been a place of immense natural power. You've got hurricanes, rogue waves, undersea volcanoes. These are the forces it has always wielded. But now it faces a whole new set of threats. Dangers that aren't coming from the ocean itself, but from us.
This is the detail that just completely stopped me in my tracks. Even at the bottom of the Puerto Rico Trench, thousands and thousands of meters down, our impact is there. Researchers found tiny pieces of plastic inside the bodies of deep-sea creatures. Our footprint has reached one of the most remote, inaccessible places on Earth.
So why does any of this matter to us, all the way up here on the surface? Because this hidden world isn't separate from ours, not at all. It's the engine that regulates our climate. Its geological heartbeat tells the story of our planet's formation, and the bizarre life found near its vents could hold clues about the potential for life on other worlds.
And so, that leaves us with this final question. The Atlantic is calling for us to explore it, to chase the unknown, but it's also asking for our respect, for us to protect it. The real question isn't whether it holds secrets anymore. We know it does. The question is, are we ready to be both its explorers and its guardians?